Woman feels discriminated by KFC over lack of meat-free options. Yeah, I can completely sympathize. The other day, I went to World of Carpet to buy a new telescope, but was astounded and disgusted at the complete lack of optical equipment. It's almost as if they purposely set out to satisfy the needs of carpet buyers, but deliberately snubbed those who weren't. Utter madness. Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to Murdered by Words, where we're going to be looking at people who say something stupid and then they get murdered with words. There's no real murder, so please leave a like on the video and don't report it, but it's murdered by word. Yeah, you'll see. Enjoy. One of the things that terrifies me now is, as this is spread in the West, there's this sense of invulnerability among millennials. Millennials aren't taking the coronavirus seriously, warns who's Dr. Bruce Aylward. Alright, who do you people think millennials are exactly? Because we are not the ones on spring break. We are in our 30s and we are yelling at our parents to stop going to church. Is this a really old people's way of pushing the blame further down? They're like, alright, who's younger than us? Millennials, yeah, it's their fault. People aren't actually bothered by you not wearing a mask. If it was such a big deal, they would just stay away from you. They are bothered that you're disobedient. They are bothered that your strength shines a light on their weakness. Yeah, honestly, they're just bothered that you've turned a simple means of preventing the spread of a virus that we are losing our friends and family to into an overblown political statement about personal freedom and government control. Oh, but it is, yeah, if you put something on your mask, that means you're a sheep. This is the opening 2 paragraphs from the Irish Times review of the Harry and Meghan interview. Having a monarchy next door is a little like having a neighbor who's really into clowns and has a house daubed in clown murals, displays clown dolls in each window, and has an insatiable desire to hear about and discuss clown-related news stories. More specifically, for the Irish, it's like having a neighbor who's really into clowns and also your grandfather was murdered by a clown. Beyond this, it's the stuff of children's stories. Having a queen as a head of state is like having a pirate or a mermaid or Ewok as a head of state. What's the logic? Bees have queens, but the queen bee lays all of the eggs in the hive. The Queen of the Britons has laid just 4 British eggs, and one of those is a sweatless creep Prince Andrew, so it's hardly deserving of applause. As someone who lives in the UK, I don't really mind the monarchy. I think it's fine, but they're a bit weird. The Prince Andrew guy probably should be, locked up, maybe, or at least investigated, and then locked up 99%. But they make enough money for it to be worth it. Just, yeah, it's just weird. Congrats to Texas for ending its mask mandate. Comparing 4 major states, 2 with mask mandates and 2 without, all ended up in the same place with 9% total COVID cases. I expect it will be hard for some people to stop wearing a mask, too invested in it as an identity symbol. Well, to quote Neil deGrasse Tyson, to abolish mask-wearing laws in some states while the rest of the nation keeps theirs is like designating a peeing section of the swimming pool. It just, it works for a tiny bit, but it's eventually gonna get everywhere. On a scale from 1 to 10, you're a 9, and I'm the one you need. Aw, come on. I'd say you're at least a 3. Oh, that has gotta hurt. You shoot your shot and you just get shot down. Oh my god, look at this cute guy on the train. I think he was looking at me. He was probably thinking, wow, I can't wait to get off. This creepy woman is taking pictures of me. Yeah. Natalie Portman shows off impressive transformation into female Thor. I don't remember reading about a female Thor in Greek mythology. That might be because Thor is from Norse mythology. Yeah, this guy's been reading the wrong book the entire time. I don't understand why he's allowed to be so sexist and racist on TV, and ITV and Good Morning Britain are just allowing it. Oh, because they have an audience for it. A sponge doesn't care if it soaks up champagne or piss. This is talking about Piers Morgan, if you don't know him. This guy, yeah. Not many people like him, but you can't argue he does bring in a lot of views. They got rid of him, but they had their best viewed day when he walked out. So it's kind of like, ooh, what do we do as people who are trying to make money? they want to keep views up, right? Who else is never gonna finish Cyberpunk? Haha. CD Projekt Red? The guys who made it? I don't think they are either. They got their money. Riverside Holistic Massage Place, and we got some reviews. Daniel Brown, 1 star. Would not give a massage because I called early. Not a nice lady, super judgy. And then the owner replied, Daniel was drunk when he called. I wished him the best and hope he gets the help he needs, as that is outside the scope of my practice. Oh, Bill Gates doesn't deserve the hate. That man is putting all his money toward things like carbon capture. He's looking for a way to reverse climate change and prevent pandemics. Everyone else can suck one though. Same way Musk created SpaceX, which created a lot of innovations. I don't understand why you don't like him. Yeah, SpaceX isn't going to save humanity. However, they will help the rich live on Mars while the rest of us die. I mean, technically he's helping some people, right? 1 star. I think the author should go back to reading. You don't know me, but in 2012 I got into a car accident which left me paralyzed from the neck down. It's been a hard few years, but today I was overwhelmed with this soul-crippling urge to stand up and walk to the window just to throw this book out. Okay, I will not be buying that book. Did you know the 13 stripes on the American flag signify African Americans' percentage of the population, and the 50 stars symbolize the percentage of violent crimes they are responsible for? Ha ha ha. No, actually, the 13 refers to the amount of toes this person has, the one who posted it, and the 50 refers to the percentage of DNA his mother and father shared. Ooh. The unpaid internships, the scraping up money to pay bills, the sleeping on couches. That's part of the journey to separate those who will make it and those who won't. Poverty is not a test of character, my dude. It's just poverty. You know what you get for surviving a day of poverty? Another one. And for that one, another one. Nobody's watching you from money heaven, tallying up all the hard work you did to make sure you'd be rewarded someday. Although, that would be nice, right? I mean, I would take that, you know? Do a load of hard work, get repaid instantly. But it's unfortunately not how it works. It'd be nice though, yeah, give me that. Finna is not a real word. 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 Well, as someone studying linguistics, I can tell you all words are fake and language is arbitrary, and prescriptivist grammars are tools of class and race supremacy. I don't know what that means, but I've heard people say finna, so I guess it's a word. I don't get what is the big deal with COVID is. Cancer is a virus too. Find a vaccine for cancer. Hashtag cancer is worse than COVID. Number 1, no, cancer isn't a virus. Number 2, no one freaking said that COVID is more important than cancer. Number 3, there are scientists working on both. And number 4, COVID is contagious, therefore more dangerous than cancer. So, shut up, you sad excuse for a human being. A quarter a day for a year will get you $9,125. Wait, $1 a day is $365. You got some limited edition quarters or something? How did you come up with this? Where is 9125 coming from? This person said they're weirdly attracted to incoherent people that don't shut up. And they say, just admit you're an ADHD fetishist and go. I have ADHD in the 98th percentile, meaning that if I were in a room with 100 other people with ADHD, I would be the 3rd worst case of it in that room. The reason I wrote that prompt answer is because people like me understand me. This is the most absurd woke take I have ever read. What an awful, assumptive comment to make about someone you know nothing about. My girlfriend tried to start an OnlyFans but was unsuccessful. What would you recommend? Getting a hotter girlfriend. that would be a good start, you know? US bishops are advising Catholics to get the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine over the Johnson & Johnson shot, if given the option. Okay, well, in all fairness, the Catholic Church should be avoided if there are alternatives available. There is only one problem. What's that? I am married. Okay, so why are you even texting me? There is no romance. She hasn't touched me in ages. Well, if she doesn't want you, what makes you think I will? Goodbye, sir. California anti-masker who coughed on a driver says she plans to sue Uber, and then she said she'd use Lyft only. And then Lyft replied, although this incident did not involve the Lyft platform, the unacceptable treatment of the driver in this video compelled us to permanently remove the rider from the Lyft community. Driving in a pandemic is not easy. Please wear a mask, respect one another, and be a good person. That's good to see. Thank you, Lyft. In the spirit of sibling rivalry, can you name a feature of US aircraft carriers, other than nuclear power, that wasn't invented by the UK? Aircraft. Yeah. They are anti-American douchebags who come here in bad faith, steal our jobs, and don't pay taxes. They need to go back to their own country. That's not white supremacy, that's just stating an opinion. White peoples are allowed to have opinions too. Liberalism is a mental disorder. Yeah, irony is telling people to go back to their own country while flying the flag of a country which hasn't existed in over 150 years, while living inside the country that defeated it. How do surgical face masks affect functional MRI measurements? Oh, here you go. That's so scary. Next time I have surgery, I'll demand that my medical team go maskless. I can't trust anyone who jumps on this brand new fad. If it protected people from germs, they'd have done this years ago. Oh. Wait, they did. If you like that video and you want to see more like it, then click on screen right now. There's 2 videos right there which you might enjoy. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna hit millions. I just hit my desk. Please click and like.